Servants were excited. They took the mina and put it to work. They invested it and earned more money. They were faithful and responsible, but one servant was afraid. He dug a hole in the ground and hid his mina. He didn't want to take any risks. He didn't trust his master's plan. Finally, the nobleman returned. He had become king. He called his servants together. He wanted to see what they had done with his money. The servants who had been faithful came forward. They showed the king how their money had grown. The king was very pleased. "Well done, good and faithful servants," he said. "You have been trustworthy. Come and share in my joy." The servant who had buried his mina was afraid. He came trembling before the king. "I was afraid," he said. "I knew you were a hard man." The king was angry. "You wicked servant," he said. "You knew I was a demanding man, yet you did nothing with what I entrusted to you. You should have at least invested it." The king took the mina away from the fearful servant and gave it to the one who had earned the most. This story teaches us about faith and responsibility. God has given us gifts and talents. He trusts us to use them wisely. When we are faithful with what He has given us, He will reward us. But if we are afraid and do nothing, we will lose what we have. God blesses those who are faithful and courageous.